What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. Another Sunday, Attack on Titan, Season 4, Episode 9. Happy Super Bowl Sunday as well. Got a lot going on. We had a pretty much huge reveal last episode with Zeke siding with us, the Scouts, the Eldians, etc. Probably my biggest question, I want you guys to, let me know. Probably three questions, really much. Who contacted who first? Did Eren seek out Zeke, or did Zeke seek out Eren? Um, Number two, can Zeke be trusted? Number three, has this been Zeke's plan the entire time? If so, like, wow, you went in that deep, so much so to sell out your own parents. I don't think he had this plan instilled in him when he was that young of a kid, though. So if he didn't, what was the event? This is pretty much the biggest question right here that I want you guys to kind of vibe with me in the comments. What do you think it was? If you're an anime only, if you're a manga, you probably already know the answer. What do you think it was that made Zeke switch, betray pretty much what he's been loyal to the whole time? Because I can imagine, you know, as he kind of got older, the regret he must have had of, even though if he's been faithful to Marley this whole time, he's like the golden boy, the prince that was promised. Um, it was still his parents that he essentially got killed. Um, so I can imagine that caught up with him. So did that guilt mix in with a certain number of events decide to be like, you know what? My people are dying. My people are being used, are subjugated. This isn't what I want. But like something happened in that 4 years because just 4 years ago he was slaughtering. I'm pretty sure the scouts remember, Levi included. He killed Erwin. He killed all your scouts. All those members, the people. Um, he did that. So it's like you can't really forgive. I'm just curious if not Reiner, Zeke can be trusted. Is he going undercover to then betray again, to then betray? I don't know. Is Zeke fully 100% ride or die, fighting for the Eldians, fighting for Paradis, fighting for the Scouts? Or is he really that loyal? If he betrays again, like first he betrays his parents, so you think he's riding with Marley. Now he betrays Marley, so you think he's riding with the Eldians. Would he switch up again? Why does he want that pairing of the royal blood with the founding Titan ability? I don't know. Hopefully, maybe we'll find out here who contacted who, what made Zeke switch, when did he decide to switch, how long this has been going on for, and then what the hell does the Marleyan side do? As far as Titans go, they can't win the Titan battle anymore. Porco is a loose cannon. He reminds me of young Eren. He can't be trusted on the battlefield to make sound decisions for himself. Peak has her moments and can be very useful, but again, it all falls on Reiner's shoulders. He's got the armor. He can go with Eren, blow for blow. Well, I don't know. Now that he's got the Warhammer, we'll see. I wonder if Annie's Titan comes into play at all. Maybe they can get back there and break through it with something that the Warhammer is able to do. Maybe Zeke will know how to break through. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get it started. Drag this over here. Oh, quick update. We are on episode 3 of One Piece on Patreon, and we're on episode 2 of Jujutsu. Some of those should be getting added to YouTube this week. So just be on the lookout for that. Also, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed already, we have a goal for 2021, 10,000 subscribers. Help us get there. We are pressing play on the episode right now. Whew. And also, oh wow, okay, flash me back. Okay, so we're actually getting to see what happened. These are the teams that they sent that never came back. Oh God. And he just puts them ashore. Oh, I need to make this a little bit brighter too, by the way, so you guys can see. He just really just shores them. Hmm. Jesus. He's about to get crushed. Go drink your pig piss. That's a dope shot. Somebody shot him, of course, right? So when was it that Zeke's people decided to switch up? Yep, of course he got shot. Oh, they came to make contact. Wow. Oh, wow. Zeke's people came and made contact. Wow. Okay. We got one of our answers there. It looks like Zeke decided to contact first. So Zeke, I mean, I'm sure they keep Zeke up to date with, you know, what the Marley forces are planning, especially when it has to do with Paradis. I'm sure they've briefed him on, what information can you tell us? We need to find out more. We're sending ships over there, blah blah blah. He saw that as an opportunity to get, like they said, Zeke faith. I don't know. Like Zeke has his own cult. He's got some like Beast Titan cult going on. Like people worship him because of, I guess, the things he's done or accomplished. I don't know, but he's got loyal followers. Kind of like Peak has her kind of like Panzer unit. Um, he's like, shit, I gotta get my people on that ship. I have to make contact with Eren. But like, when did it? We kind of got to figure out how everything led up to attacking at the festival. Clearly, Eren kind of gave the green light. I'm gonna do this, but was it more sort of like Zeke put that in place, and he's like, hey, contact them over there, let them know what I'm trying to do, but you have to be the one to say it. They'll come for you. Let them know you're going to attack, and if they don't come, there's a possibility you die. Save me or not, I'm going in. Oh, brother. So Zeke made contact first, huh? Let's hear what the pitch was. What's the elevator pitch that keeps you from getting eaten? Brave Soldiers, episode 68. Hey, Sasha. Mm-hmm. I want to see what they've done to the island. How fortified is it? Y'all got that shit ready to go? Oh, and they're sharing the tech with them too. They're getting tech upgrades. 20,000 per division. With 50 to, wow, over a million soldiers just with Marley. Look at the black man. Take the enemy from the sky. Yeah, why didn't they just go bomb everything out, huh? Well, they want the founding. It's not worth losing. It's not worth losing. Mm-hmm. They don't know that they've cleared all those Titans out, though. It means there's no more Titans because they've cleared it. Yep, they did. Subarashi. They don't have the time to come over there. I forgot they've been at war. Yeah, they're busy with something else. The thing is, like, so they took a huge dent out of the Marley forces. You know, I don't know if that was their entire fleet. No, they don't. I want to hear their what they think when they hear who they're back. Yeah, they're not secret agents. They're actually Zeke's been forming a restoration, man. He's been plotting something. When did this start, though? Because he did not come over there. He didn't pull any punches when he showed up. Anti-Marleyan volunteers. Our goal to free the Eldian people. Hmm. And they presented it to the government and everything. Hmm. He did do. That's what I'm saying. He did a lot of shit that was like, bro, if you were trying to help, you could have like not gone that far. Possibly. Is he gonna come himself? Oh, what's the plan? Hmm. Aaron's like ding 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 ding. He didn't reveal this, by the way. He hasn't told them about Historia. They need the royal blood. They're really just gonna have the March of the Titans. Trample the world. He kind of did keep this info. Hmm. Yep. Everything he's been saying so far is truthful. Oh. Without their wireless radio. They're gonna keep calling the ships in and keep just dropping them. Are we fully trusting this? We know what happens 3 years from now, you know? Can Zeke... It comes down to... Oh my god. We get to see a little bit more of Armin in action here. We just pulling triggers on command. Are we pulling trigger on command? Oh man. Until now. Oh wow, they're asking him about his skin and everything. We existed because we were wanted. Getting a lot of like mind-blowing things for the people of the island. They've never... Oh my god, the food. It's actually going to be amazing. Oh my god. I bet you that food is cracked. They gotta give Sasha some screen time, because she probably doesn't get any after this. Ah, Sasha. They ended up liking each other. Super helpful. So when did Aaron's mental, like, really go? Look at all the technological advances they're getting. It's literally like traveling back in time and just introducing things to people. Like, that's how big the difference is. So when Zeke said, I'll come back and save you, he really meant, like, everything. Like, Eldians, not just Aaron, like, everybody. At the time, I thought he meant, I'm going to save you from what my father put you on, just like he tried to do to me, but... His mental hasn't really gone yet, but it's... They won't be alive to see that time. The two that are Titans, at least. Hmm. That was a nice transition. Are we trusting this? Clearly we trusted it enough to follow through with the plan 3 years later, but... Man. I don't know. Who knows what's going on with this man? Information available to public disclosure. South Scout Fleet formed as basically Paradise Island with so they're fully back. They buried her and everything. Is that the cook? Is that the cook? Yeah, yeah, it is. They liked each other. Hmm. I forgot about the kids. It's gonna be wild to see. Like they're gonna get to see everything and form their own decisions. Gabby and Falco will get to make their own decisions on what they think of the people over here, and because they're still young, they can change their mental. Hmm. I would love to see Connie get more screen time. To be honest, I don't know if we'll get it, but oh wow, we've never seen her father on screen before, have we? Please don't say something, Mom. I thought she was gonna say something. Free food? If anything, the Eldian should be more understanding of, subjugation and everything. Even though, like, what Yelena was saying, we've got a million forces, XYZ. They took a decent amount of Marleyan forces out. Um, but the world is gonna come 5 times tenfold. Of compared to what Marley would have just come with by themselves. They're gonna put his ass in a damn jail cell. Yeah, putting him in a cell, 100%. These two, there's so much tension. All the Titan serum we stole. Oh my god, they can. Did we ever get information on how to reproduce it? I don't know if we ever got that information. Exactly. Pixies is speaking truth. Like Eldians had no place to really sit there and judge when. Hmm. Guns drawn on them and everything. You want to lower that gun a little bit? Because he's a monkey. Oh man. Falco's gonna take it all in. It's gonna take him. You see the rage in her eyes? It's gonna take a while if she ever comes down. We killed a lot. A lot. Armin, you killed a lot. They're still gonna get attacked. All you did was delay. Who's he talking to? Annie? He is. How long has it been since we've seen her? How long has it been since we've seen her? Season. Was that season 1 or season 2? Holy shit. The hair's coming off, right? Okay, so he hasn't come back yet. Oh, the hair is already off. Nice. That's his best look right there. To be continued. Alright. Solid episode. So, we got one of our questions answered. Who contacted who first? Zeke. Well, through Zeke's people contacted. I mean, like I said, it'd be like taking a time machine and just taking a bunch of like technological advances with you and just introducing it to people. Like that's how big the gap is between like the progressive levels that they had on the island compared to what's going on over here. Just a lot of kind of quick recap of everything we already saw, so there wasn't anything crazy or new information. It basically boils down to, do you trust Zeke? So I understand their hesitation. He turned an entire village into Titans. Did you remember what he did to Erwin and the squad and XYZ? If he was trying to accomplish like this Eldian restoration, I mean, he's basically doing the same thing his father was doing. The exact same thing. The same thing you turned your father and mother in for. You ended up following in their same footsteps. Now imagine if you had just worked with what could have been avoided and accomplished. Who knows? The story's already been written, so to sit there and go back, I'm sure if Zeke is truthful, he has a lot of regrets. We'll have to wait and see. I've been told by a lot of manga readers, nothing spoilerish, that what we had, like the Marley arc ended last episode, I'd say. That it's the second best arc, and what we're going into is the best, just from, wow, story, shock factor. So I can't even imagine. Because I'm trying to think of what could still be. Is there anything that could still shock us as far as story goes? We've been introduced to every single Titan. We know who every single shifter is. We know what's on the other side of the sea. We know the world is coming to attack us. We know how to control the founding Titan power. Is there any information that still needs to be found out about the world? Or just about anybody? And I want to say no. We know all the Titans. We know all the shifters. We know all their names. We know what's on the other side of the sea. We know, what it takes to get the full ability out of the founding. I don't think there's anything left that's been introduced to, I guess, an anime watcher that's yet to be introduced that we need to find out about. Everything that's been introduced, we've gotten an answer to. We knew what was in the basement. We found out information. We got all that. So what could possibly be written in the story that still could blow my mind? I don't know. It's got to be some kind of backstab and betrayal, right? And given the story, it would have to be through Zeke, because we know Armin's not going to betray our side. Eren's not going to betray our side. Unless Annie somehow has a sleeping time bomb on her thing to bust on out of there, and, maybe she does something. I don't know. Because, like I said before the episode, the Titan battle is lost. The Titan battle is lost. The strongest influential family of the entire world has essentially been destroyed. The big bad Warhammer, this Titan that we hadn't seen that had been built up for multiple seasons, was introduced and taken in 2 episodes. Uh, Peak is not a combat Titan. Porco, while great, doesn't have the mental for it or the durability. And I don't think Reiner wants to be in that situation of leading, the attack like that. But if Colossal, Beast, Eren mixed with Warhammer, if it's Titans v Titans, the Marleyan side lost. Now, I don't know what preparations and things they've set up. They kind of got hinted at, hey, they've got aircraft that bombs from the sky. They've got this they do from the land. They've got XYZ. So clearly the fortified defenses, maybe on Paradis, are ready. But how long can you hold out for? The island only has, you're stuck on an island. How far can you run? Where can you go? Marley, not just Marley, the world can keep sending attack after attack after attack from the sky, from the water, from the land. And you could absorb it. Maybe you absorb 1 wave, 2 waves. But like the world is cooperating, working together. They could send wave, let you think you've like recuperated, send wave, you absorb it again. Like this could go on for weeks, months, years. There's only so many resources. The island is only so big. How long as a people could you hold out? Not just like, okay, can Eren and Armin defend? But like, they can't protect every side of the island. Armin moves slow as hell. He can't get from one side to the other. Same thing with Eren. Like, if I'm bombing from the north side and they're protecting the south, or I'm coming from the east and they're on the west, it sounds like it's going to be an absolute mess. So, to combat that, you release the Titans from the walls. Now, it said that they're colossal Titans. Are they going to be the same size as Armin? And if they are, how did they get that many colossal Titans? Because we know we've talked about, I think it was last season, they kind of talked about, we'll make this one an X meter Titan, we'll make this one an X meter Titan, depending on maybe how much juice you give. But how did we have all those colossals created in the first place? I don't know. But even then, though, it's like, we've seen some serious artillery that's cut straight through Reiner. They can cut through some If Armin got caught out, his ass is getting chopped down too. Like, let's be real about it. Some of those anti-Titan shells, they're going straight through his ass too. So again, even though you stampede through, they have the artillery and the firepower to cut it down if they had to. So I don't know how if the world, like, let's think about this really. Logically, if it was happening, could you fend off wave after wave, day after day, week after week, month after month? I don't think they could. So how do they win? TBD. Let me scroll through the episode here. And they did bring them Titan Serum as well. Who they plan to use that on? I mean, I guess if shit hits the fan, and Armin and Eren get seriously damaged, they could inject somebody and let them take over. Or if they ever get the sneak attack on Annie and they break her out of there before she gets a chance to transform, could just have somebody eat her. So Yelena. And then, so these followers are Marleyans, correct? These are Marleyans, correct? A Titan that people of the world food calling it a devil. But I saw something completely different. I'm pretty sure they're Marleyans, correct? So they've got Marleyans supporting a Eldian restoration. Secret. This is the part I need to hear again right here. I'm guessing you came from conquered nation. So they think they're like spurned conquered nation people that infiltrated and wanted to take them over. Just push that T down real quick. We're not secret agents or anything of the sort. We were powerless. We were powerless. Marley took our homes and forced us to be soldiers. Wait, so are they Eldians? I mean, Marley's not going to take other Marleyans' homes and force them to be soldiers, correct? Actually, I don't know. We were close to losing hope at ever striking back. I mean, straight. It sounds like they're Eldians. You guys will clarify that for me. Okay, and then they're going to the government talking about that. We saw Historia. I don't think she had any speaking lines though. Baiting them in, all the food. Sasha getting some last minute screen time. Aaron, you could see him. He still kind of had a little bit of himself here, but I mean, the time he spent over there, who knows? They plan to leave Zeke out there. Zeke will talk to the kids. Armin kind of just sitting in confession. You know when sometimes you just got to get things out of you. You don't need anybody to respond, but sometimes just talking things out makes it feel better. He's just sitting there talking in front of Annie. Just letting, pretty much for the viewer, giving us a recap. And for Annie. Oh man, well, I guess we'll go ahead and leave that there again. Nothing too big reveal-wise or any information we put together, but Zeke did contact first, so I guess the question is now, can Zeke be trusted through this to the very... Is Zeke ride or die for the Eldians of Paradise till the very end? Is he? Just because I want to see complete chaos, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say he's quadruple deep undercover, triple Itachi level. He's betraying to betray to betray again. And we'll see. Appreciate it, guys. Again, help us get to 10,000 subscribers. Subscribe if you have not already. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. Everybody, Patreon, you'll get the full length. YouTube, you get the highlight. Tomorrow, Patreon members, you'll be getting a One Piece episode. And YouTube, you'll get Avatar. We'll go from there. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, as always.